Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. First of all, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, if there are any male crafters watching. Beautiful day here in Australia, 1st of September. Now, I'm a day late. I was hoping to have this finished yesterday, which I did late last night, about 11 o'clock. But I haven't had a chance to do a video, so here I am. This, of course, is my design team project for Lavenderblur, and it's for August. Even though I've made a couple of little things, but I wanted to make a bigger project this time around. So I have made one with the, where is it? Here it is. With the Vintage Victorian Romance Collection Kit. I used two lots. I used the paper doll kit as well, and then of course the rest of the romance collection, which is just really, really beautiful. I like it because I can use it as a grunge, or I can make it, you know, shabby. So in this case I've made it a little bit of grunge, and it's come out really, really good. I've had a lot of challenges. One of them being that this is my third attempt to get it right, and my second attempt making this video. So first of all, I'll show you a little thing that I was going to do, and that was the corset closure, you know, for a spine. I do know that you put in the separate spine and then the heart covers, and then, you know, thread it through that way. But I also saw a video, and for the life of me, I can't find it now because it was quite a while ago, that they actually used it this way. All right. I've just made it so that it's like, you know, skinny, but I had to have it wider, of course, otherwise you wouldn't be able to journal in it. So, but it didn't, even though when I made this, it had a spine of nearly 2 inches, and then I threaded it through corset style, and I used the double thickness of the seam binding. Now, it didn't work. It was just too hard to be able to turn the pages around. So, what I've done this time, which is take 3, is I've actually threaded them through. It's one single piece of seam binding, and seam binding is quite strong for me, which is great. And as you can see, the spine is quite wide. Where's my ruler? Right here. It is about 2.5 inches or 6 centimeters. And so what I've done is I threaded all through and then tied bows in it. It makes it look really sort of grungy as well, and then tied a knot in it. So you can undo it, okay, and add more pages if you wish, or undo it and take pages out. It's up to you. So each one has got their own little separate little bow, and I've knotted it across so that it won't come undone. And this, of course, is the closure. So yeah, so the topper, let's start. First of all, I better give you the measurements. It is, I'm just going to zoom out a bit, nearly 22 centimeters, which of course is 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, which is 14 centimeters. So it's a nice, chunky, monkey, delicious journal. All right. I didn't go overboard with lace. I just didn't have that feel for it. And of course, I'm going to put that little booklet back in there. And the story, it's a journal, you know, Madalene. I call her Madalene. The name was actually mentioned in the pages of the book when I used them. And it's the art of being me. So she's had quite a few changes in her life, Madalene, and but she's found herself, and that's the main thing. So the story goes, you know, she's always thinking about the boy that she liked, and they're her memories. She went through stages where she used to ride a very cool motorbike, and she designed her own clothes. Okay, so she's trying to zoom in on this. Right, that really works, Krista. And so here she looks pretty cool, doesn't she? So, and you know, she's been to Paris, she's been overseas, so she's had a pretty full-on life, and she is a typist, and she also writes her own books. So, you know, it's a really big story in here. So let's start with this little envelope journal. This is all part of the kit, and I will mention what is, you know, what come out of my stash, so that you can see what's what. And I've just used a couple of jump rings, a little bit of bling from a, I'll just zoom in, from a necklace. So where is it? There it is. Okay, and these are really cute to journal on the back. All right, they're all different styles. I just did the whole lot, most of them anyway, and that just tucks in here, but for the sake of it I'm going to leave it out because it's going to go all over the place. The journal itself has a topper, and I've used the little filigree corners, little metal corners. Okay, did quite a bit of decoupage, collage in here, and stamping like you've seen in my last video. All right, so we won't go through that again. And I did find this little one here. I've had this for so long. Happy couple. All right, so it's all about the romance, isn't it? Well, the memory of romance in this case. So you untie this, and the back tie can be just brought around like so. Just let me go back, and I'll just go in. So, and then you open this up, and of course here you'll see that she is a typist. Lots of tags, lots of pockets this journal has. Belly bands to pop in, and I found this is part. So for the present, Madalene was lost. And that's how I came about the name for this journal, or, you know, the name for her, Madalene. And she was lost, you know. She rode motorbikes, she loved flowers, she loved butterflies when she was a child, and she wanted to meet up with the boy again, and she has a lot of memories, and she didn't know her style of fashion. So you'll see her in all various clothes. But at the end of it, she's become a really cool, nice lady. Victorian times. Look at that there. Doesn't she look awesome? Here we have a typewriter with some little bits and bobs in it. Okay. And I actually stamped that on there to make it look like a typewriter. And I've got, August 2024. Well, this is all part of the kit, not this clock. And it's the book of, and you can make it the book of whatever you want. All right. Now, I must say, this is not in my Etsy store yet, mainly because I'm making the video first. I usually always get everything ready for the shop and then make the video. All right, we open it up. So as you can see, I've reinforced a lot of the pages that I felt needed reinforcing, and some aren't. So you'll get some that have got the enforcement around it and some that you don't. There is none. So little tags, just a little pocket here. And this is actually a tuck, so I don't know why there's nothing in there. Just let me have a quick look. Can I put that in there? So you can see that there's a tuck there, okay. And the complete book of, you can make it whatever you like, really. more tags. I like these little round ones. Some pages are worn, some pages inked, some pages I haven't inked. Here we have a little window. Let's see if I can zoom in on that one. Okay, and what I've done is I've popped the tag in there with a butterfly, because Madalene loved butterflies, loved flowers, loved the gardens. Just get out of that. I might just leave it on this so I'd have to stop changing it. And as you can see, these pages are quite easy to turn over. Here I've made just a plain belly band with one of my paper flowers and the little rose stamps and the paper, digital paper, and I've just made a cute little notebook. Okay, and that just gets tucked under there. And here she is in a different fashion here. More tags, more pockets, little pocket here. Another pocket, and I've left this for whoever purchases this can write down what they want to write down on here. Plenty of journaling cards. Tag with my tea bag cluster on the front. This is out of my stash. Here she is, frolicking around the garden, looking for the butterflies. And here's one of them. A couple of journaling cards, and then you can flip this up and you can journal on it. And then you put that in here, and that holds it closed. Here she is. Look. She remembers he's an engineer. He works on a plane. Her lover, and he's actually is an engineer. So this is a authentic engineering document card. All right, with a film in there. The plane. This is out of my stash. I've just made a little scribble notepad there. Did a bit of collage of different papers I had left over. It just goes in here. And you can journal on the back of her. I've used some of my own trim. It's just paper trim. Little pocket, little tags, more pockets, my stash, and journaling card, kit. Yeah, she's still looking for that butterfly. Another little booklet, okay, from the paper, digital paper. This is my stash. And you can just take this out and just journal on the back of it if you wish. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at the look on her eyes. Look at the look on her face. Where is that butterfly? I like these. Okay, here we've got a page that I've did a collage onto it, and yeah, just something different, and of course embroidered, which come off a doily. Little envelope with some goodies in. What have I got in here? Oh, some writing paper, and I used from a paper pad that had butterflies on it. And that just goes in here. And this is on real heavy, thick cardstock. And I made it like a little seal. But this is from the kit. Left that just to make it, because it's just, you know, I just like how it is. Excuse me. Here she is in the bike days. I mean, check her out. Long pants. There's a motorbike. And of course you can flip that over and journal on the back if you wish, or you can use it as a, just bear with me, let's see if I've got something here, or you can use it as a tuck. Okay, I've got a page here that I had to take out, so this is one that's left over. I might back it with some coffee dyed paper and I might pop it in the journal. This one is just opens up. You've got another pocket with lots of little goodies in here. A couple of things from my stash. This is the kit. Love these big buttons. I'll put another one in here, and you might want to put it wherever you like, you know. And this is a piece of old ledger paper from my stash. Writing space. More writing space. Here you might think, oh, she looks a little bit distorted. Well, I might just zoom in to show you. And that's because I ended up I put the baby white accidentally on top, and of course the alcohol just takes all the ink away, but I wasn't going to waste it, you know. Just don't waste these sort of things. Here you have, I'll just zoom out. Another little half a belly band. And of course this is an original piece of ledger paper that you can actually journal on if you wish. But look, all the handwriting. Just goes in here. A little bit of lace. She looks very feminine there. She's all grown up. Madalene is all grown up. Lots of little goodies in here. And of course, she's still thinking about the day. She's still looking for that butterfly. My goodness. Just goes in here. It's a kit. And this is the kit. There's the other envelope. A little bit of writing paper in there. Pop that in there. Oops. Pop that in there. This is the kit too, the pages. Background. Here I've used one of my pianola papers. And of course, you know, got a little tag envelope. I've glued this so that you can close it up properly, nothing falls out, but you've got tags in here you can journal on, or you might want to put them in the journal itself to make more tucks. It's up to you. Pockets, a couple of journaling cards, little bird and butterfly, and some writing space. As you can see, it does lay flat. That's what I like about this. And so yes. Okay, so here we've got, there she is, looking very serious, and she might have just finished her job typing. And she remembers when she used to go out and high tea with her friend. Went to Paris, City of Love. And sorry about the barking dogs and the barking dogs in the background. No control over it. It's been terrible lately. I might just close the door. And here she is, Madalene, with her bow. The good old days when they were much younger. Probably going to a dance or the movies. I'll just see if I can. That's it. Little pocket with more tags. Lots of writing plate. This is really pretty too. I only printed out one of these, but that's really pretty. And then I just attached some old ledger paper that's you've seen a couple of times in here. Here she is. This one's looking for the butterfly as well. There's a competition on, and I've just popped in a postcard in there. Little booklet in this pocket. Made that from index card, and I collaged, covered it with dressmaking paper, gift bag, dictionary paper, and some Chinese paper. It just goes in here. And here, she's much older, another pair of fancy pants on. She's not looking for the butterfly anymore because it's a memory, you see, but I've popped the tag in there so you can actually see it. And just used up some strips of paper that were laying around. You might have seen this in a previous video. I made like a flip double sort of tag that you can put over a page. Well, no, I changed my mind, so I've used it as a tuck, and you've got a few tags in here. Put a bit of that fabric in here, and that's what you can just make out just along here. And then of course that pretty little trim down the bottom. Okay, some more tags too, and I've kept these in one. If you wanted to fussy cut them out or cut them how you want them, you're welcome to do that as well. These are all from the kit, and some of my ledger paper. Here she is. Now she's much older there. Looks as though she's getting dressed. And typewriter, made this tag, did a bit of collage, and this is from my stash. You can journal on the back of this, yes. And she might be writing a book. I don't know whether she finished it or not. The Art of Something. Bonnie, if you're watching this, you would recognize this. Here we just have a little flip. That beautiful picture of the beautiful rose. Talking about rose, my rose bushes are, nearly just about covered with leaves, and I've got rose buds coming through, so the weather's been really weird and wonderful. Here's a bit of a collection here because, you know, she used to chase the butterflies. This is one of my specimen cards that I made a while ago. This is from paper shopping bags, brown paper bags, and I used original stamps. I'll just see if I can zoom in. There it is there. And then this one here. Okay. And this is from my stash. And here's the other side of this one, okay, that I cut in half, and it's actually attached by a paper clip, and you've got a little butterfly with a little pocket there. And then on the back you've got another pocket, and this is the momigami paper that I made, and this was from a book page, and I just love the colours and the textures, how it came out. I'm yet to do a video of that one because I had so much fun. And this is of course the kit, and this is from my stash. That's the other side of the paper clip, so you know you can pop on quite a few bits under there. Now we have a page topper. Is it a page topper? I don't know. Anyway, what it is, it's magnetic. Can you hear that? Okay, so little paper pad, little bits of scraps. This is the digital kit, and that's the digital kit. And you open it up, and you've got a little pocket here with some more little tags and bits and bobs in it. So you can add paper to it or take it out, whichever way you want it. I've made it so that it's reusable. Okay, so, and what it has, it holds together this page because it has this little, it's like a little folio fold type envelope. It was a freebie on the Ko-fi, on Lavenderblur's Ko-fi shop, so, and that was really cool, but I left it as a page to journal on. I didn't make a folio out of it because I think I've got enough bits and bobs in here. And then so that you don't lose all that, you just clip her open. I should say open her up and clip her shut. There you go. Here we have another paper clip. Here she is. You see? There he is. He is a gentleman that owns horses. Okay? There's a ticket to go somewhere. World Championship Games. Well, there you go. So she's thinking about him, and obviously, maybe the day that they went to Paris. Look, I'll just get back out of here because you can't see it. That just all tucks in here. And of course, I've put her on there with the doily, crocheted edge of a doily. And this also has a paper clip. And you have a tag here. And behind the tag, behind the tag you've got a little tuck spot with some more little bits and bobs in it. Okay. Now what happened to that envelope? Oh, there it is. And then, because this holds something together, which happens to be lined tea-dyed paper. Oh, look who's here. Just like that. And that's what keeps all that in place. See if I can get that in there this time. No. You know when you know you should have it all together. There. Okay. I got it now. All right. So another window. There she is there. Did a bit of collage there. Used some of my paper trim. They're just tags. I tore this off the book when I was redoing the pages. Instead of wasting it, I just use it as a tag. You can journal on the back. Did a bit of fussy cutting there. Here I've just used a side tuck because you can then use this page to journal on. And also you get another page. And I've made that into a tuck because there she is all dressed up, ready to hit the town. Here we have another pocket with more tags, journaling card, back this with one of my papers. And this is just a little flip out. More of my Momogami papers, just there, made into a little ruffle. Here we have a couple of just pieces that you can use wherever you want to use them. Used one of my papers. And I kept, this was part of the book, was part of an embroidery technique, and I cut that out to put on there. I thought that was pretty cool. So it's all about the memories. So of course she always thinks about the little boy when they were at school. They had a crush on each other. What's that? So yeah, he's in the background there. Okay. And then I've just made another tuck on the top here. A little tag. And you just, sorry, you just flip that out and you got writing space there. And these, by the way, is part of the kit as well. Come over here, you have another tuck, writing space, and more papers. This was just a cut-off piece. I've just popped that in there to journal on. This is out of my stash. Here she is again. Look at that, pretty, pretty, pretty. Still looking for that butterfly, and I've just put little bits and bobs in there. Getting to the end now. So as you can see, even though it's quite thick, you know, you can still journal on this. And oh, I just shook the camera. But I've got something that might help you with it, so I'll share that in a minute. And I forgot to pull something out. I just noticed it. Go back 3 pages. This is him, remember? But there's also a nice big tag in here. Okay. Let's see if I can. So that's a nice big tag. Really like that, and I thought, oh, have to showcase that one. It's really, really pretty, and that just slips in there. So I forgot to show that off, didn't I? It's not hard to get in, trust me. There we go. Okay, so now we'll go back over here. All right, and it's only because I saw it sticking out somewhere, and I thought, oh, I forgot to show that. Only because I've got 2 tags here and some more writing paper from the kit. Made a pretty tag with my paper bows. And then 2 little tags. We used a bit of cloth. You can journal on that. Can you see got the little flowers, the details? Pretty cool, isn't it? And then on the back, something to help you journal on. I've made that little writing board. Okay. And what I did was I actually did a bit of collage, used up my scraps that were on the table at the time, and I thought I might use that. So I found some really heavy cardboard, put some corners on each, and just left it plain because you can't do much. But I did do a bit of fussy cutting. She looks as though she's standing behind the rose, and you can pop that behind to help you write down, you know, when you're journaling in the journal, because there might be a bit of thickness under here, so that way you've got your board just here. I've seen some of the crafters use them, and I thought that's a good idea. Little belly band, and then I've got, just let me zoom in, just a little fabric rose from my stash. Okay. And then on the back here, I've got another secret pocket with some tags. Another tag here. Still looking for that butterfly. Okay. And that's it. And then you get to the end. Now when you get to the end, what I do is I just go shake, shake, shake. I'll just zoom out so you see what I'm doing. If I can zoom out. I just shake, shake, shake. It all comes back. The bows are then on this side because I've used the pages. So if you were to go back the other way, the bows will be in the middle. Either way, it doesn't matter because it's grungy. So I hope you enjoy this walkthrough. I'm not sure whether I'll make another one of these with this sort of spine. I like to make a tab spine, I think, more so than like a corset style spine. And that I might just pop that in there somewhere. So yeah, so please pop over to Fiona's channel. I'm going to leave that in the description box, and then when you go to her description box, you'll see all the links to a Ko-fi shop, to a Etsy store, and yes, so there you go. So you'll see this before it's in my Etsy store. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave my email address in the description box, and if you're interested, just email me, and because I usually do all my load all my projects on Etsy store first, put it into draft, then I'll make a video of what I'm selling, and then I switch both on at the same time. Whereas this time I don't have the time to do it at the moment, so being Sunday morning. So yes, so Anyways, let me know of your thoughts. It's a beautiful journal. I'm very tempted keeping it myself, but we'll see if there's any interest in it. It's a nice chunky monkey, and yes, it's very sturdy. I've pulled it apart 3 times, so it's still in one piece. Oh, gee, lordy lord. Anyway, have a great day today, and if your dad is still with you, have a great Father's Day with him. And those whose dad are not with us, I know they're having a blast upstairs. So, until next time, you know what you've got to do. Happy crafting. I'm gardening. Bye.